Alright, pimps and hoes, this is K2 and I'm back with another gameplay, this time World at War. This is TDM Outskirts, using I'm not sure, we're using the Arasaka bolt action with no scope on it. And Outskirts is probably my favorite map in World at War, just because it's not too big, but it's still big enough and it's wide open enough to where people that like to use guns like the bolt actions can prosper. I get an early kill there, and this game, I don't know, I was playing with people that I don't know if they've ever played the game before, or that guy right there just decided he didn't want to play at that moment, which is fine because I kill him. And I pick up his STG, and STG was probably my favorite submachine gun in this game. I don't know why. I wasn't an MP40 whore, like 99.99% of the people that played this game were. But, yeah, I used the STG more than I did the MP40. And that's awesome. And tanks. Tanks, when I first popped this game back in, I'd forgotten about tanks. And, I don't know, they don't seem to be, if you played this game all the time, I didn't like them, but I could care less now. They don't bother me. My fucking teammate right there getting in the way just pisses me off. And those guys like to sit in that building that I just got killed from. They sat in that building the whole game, I believe, and they were hard to kill. Try to get some full metal jacket shots right there. There's one of them. And yeah, so if you don't know about World at War, the one thing about it is the claymores in this game are called bouncing betties, and they are much harder to see than the claymores, and I think they're a little more powerful too. I'm not real sure. And right here, that guy shoots at me, and I try to escape up these stairs, but as you'll find out, he was waiting for me to come up here, so he kills me. So fuck him. I don't really have any kind of quality commentary for the game. I just wanted to post a World at War game because I know some of you said you wanted to see this. So I decided to play the game some more and put this. Got this game. This is like my third game of the day. The other two were decent games too, but I decided not to post them. I don't know. The players in the game now aren't very good. I know if you are a drop shotter and you were to pop this game in, you would probably dominate them because it seems like people just tend to spray in this now and they don't really aim, and there's Betty. But yeah, people don't really seem to aim, and the players in this game aren't very good. So if you're looking for something to kind of vent your frustration from Modern Warfare 2, this is a perfect game to play. I recommend using a bolt action with no sniper scope and just getting in there and having fun. When you're using the bolt action, you don't want to just rush in there because this gun's not very good close quarters. And there's a Betty, but at least it killed him. And you want to kind of stick to the outsides of the maps. This is really the only gun that I like to use long range. I mean, snipers are cool and all, but yeah, they're kind of boring. But definitely the unscoped bolt actions are easily some of my favorite guns ever in any Call of Duty game. This game had the most fun bolt actions to me. And like I said, you want to stick to the outsides of the map. You don't want to go into the buildings where you know there's a lot of guys because you're not going to be shooting fast enough to kill them all. So just remember that if you're using them. And I get a recon plane, and I probably mentioned this before, and there are no kill streaks. I mean, there are kill streaks, but there's no customization of them. It's just 3, 5, 7, which I think is how it should be in every game. I think that way it was perfect. There's less camping in this game in Call of Duty 4 than Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 2 is very campy because people want their kill streaks, because that's really the only way. I mean, you can do good in games with just a gun, but unless you got kill streaks that are set up to get you quite a few kills, you're not going to get very many games like 72 and 10 and those real high games. You're not going to be able to do that with a gun by itself. I mean, yeah, you can, but it doesn't happen too often, and you're going to need kill streaks usually to get something like that. and take that guy out. But yeah, so I mean, this game, if you can get 3 or 4 dog packs in one game, you can generally put up scores of like, with a KD spread of 50, like plus positive 50 or something. I mean, it's really not that hard. But dogs are generally in this game, I think they are a tad bit overpowered, but when compared to like Modern Warfare 2 kill streaks, they're just fine. They don't bother me. So their team has pretty much been holed up in the church, which is that building right in front of me there the whole game, which is fine because the church is pretty easy to shoot through, and there's enough holes and things to where you can shoot. You can pretty much kill anybody that's in there. Outskirts, if you've ever played Outskirts, look at that, shoot a Betty and he gets killed by it. And quick little shot there. And like I said, I didn't aim very well there. I just kind of shot. That's what you do with the bolt action from distance. You point at you point at them and you try and aim at them as quickly as you can, but you don't really like try to get that perfect shot, and you just shoot. And if you use the little ring instead of the actual little iron sight at the end of the gun, there's a little circle. As long as they're in that circle, you're probably gonna hit them. So that's a good indicator of what you should be doing. And we don't win this game because my teammates aren't very good, but I do pretty good and carry them pretty hard in this one. You see my dogs are doing good work, but other than that, my teammates don't help at all. I get a couple nice kills there. Yeah, so what was I saying? God damn it, I forgot what I was saying. I never do this. Okay. Shit, I don't know what I was saying. So, Modern Warfare 2, you're gonna have, no, I was talking about Outskirts. Okay, so in Outskirts, generally most of the people in this map are gonna stick in that church, in the building I'm in, or the few buildings that are on the other side of the church from where I am right now. And that, hardly anybody goes in the very outsides of the maps in this map, just because it's really kind of unnecessary, because nobody else goes out there, so there's no point for anybody else. Like where I am right now is a low traffic area, then not too many people come through here, at least not more than one at a time. The area I'm in, this is a pretty high volume area right here. This is why I stick around here. That was a pretty bad shot. But, yeah, I have no idea what this guy was doing. The whole game, he would run around, stop, and then turn. Almost like he couldn't use both joysticks at the same time. He had to run forward, and then he had to stop and then spin around. Which, that's how my dad plays. Alright, so this is K2, and I'll see you guys later.